Bathu nobumlo awugezi Bathu sabimpo awugezi nekhandeli hrot.
Hey, what's up? Spokenpriestess. Welcome to the couch. Yeah, it's the brand new addition to Slick on Life, and guess who's my first guest? What's up, Gigi?
How are you?
You look gorgeous.
Thank you.
Forget about how I am. You look gorgeous.
It's the re-up.
Oh, it's a glow up.
You can't jazz.
I've been seeing you having like a makeover type vibe going on your social media, unapologetic look.
Yes, and I like the fact
on?
that you use the word unapologetic.
Yeah, because that's the word you used.
Yeah, exactly. So I think I'm just growing up, man. You know, for the longest time, I think I've worked with giants in the industry who I love and I respect, but I feel like I was never quite the person I wanted to be.
Okay.
You know, I wasn't relating to the type of brand people wanted me to become. And I mean, I've got a distinct character. You know, what hip-hop heads don't know is that I love a Lady Gaga, I love a Rihanna, I love people who are theatric on stage, and people can be who they want to be when they want to be. If I want to change my hairstyle, I should be able to do that. I shouldn't be confined to being the girl with the mohawk. So I had to go through that revamp for my own sake. But I mean, I took a lot of time to find who I was in terms of my voice in music and how I wanted to be represented. You know, and something weird that one of my mentors, Oskiro, also said was that you can be very ladylike and then you can be wretched. Yeah. I just don't understand you. And I mean, that's just who I am. I'm a girl who grew up at Kasi, who went to a Model C school, and I can't change that identity. So I think that's where the re-up is coming from, really. Yeah.
I like that. When you talk about, you know, growing up, are you talking mentally? Because sometimes part of growing up is also accepting your body, which is a lot of what we see on social media as well. Yeah. So just take me through that growing up.
I think it's both mentally and physically. Like, believe it or not, like, people have picked up that I'm changing physically, and there's nothing I can do about it.
The gym
just gotten
or just...
I think I'm gaining weight, and then when I realized that I was gaining weight, I decided to hit the gym at the same time. But it's just like constant like things where people will pass comments, whether they're negative or positive. You're gaining weight, or what's going on? Why are your jeans so tight now, or whatever. And it's something that I couldn't change. So instead, I decided to hit the gym and find a way to sort of like embrace the new me. And also with that, I mean, I think I've learned a lot of lessons in the past year, and I just decided to embrace that and grow from it. And because I did that, this kind of Gigi Lamayne was born, and I must say I'm happy with her.
I think it's really dope of you to admit something like that, because hip-hop right now for the ladies, I mean, we're caught between being the sex symbol in the game or being as hardcore as the guys, and for you to be talking about normal things that every girl goes through, like gaining weight, it's a big issue. And I think it's really dope of you to actually mention something like that, and also just mention the acceptance of who you're becoming as a woman. So you did, you know, media studies, you're that rapper with a degree and all that. I mean, how important is it for you, you know, because you're a very educated person. It's also evident in your lyrics. You're woke. That's what they call it. And it's very evident in the album, but the album is also like a roller coaster. Like you're saying that, of course, you're growing up, you're figuring yourself out in the music. What did you put in the album? What parts of yourself did you have to go to come up with iGenesis?
I definitely couldn't hide the fact that I am an activist for the Fees Must Fall movement. That's something that has always been a part of me, and it's going to take a very long time for me to move away from that. So, for instance, there's a song, number 8, which happens to be my mom's favorite. It's called Jumanji, and it's basically about being this proud monkey that lyricists across the world have spoken about, like your Kendricks, like your Nas's, like a whole lot of people. And then I go completely Starships, like Nicki Minaj on a different track, because I'm a girl, sometimes I want to party, and sometimes I want to make what is called white music and be able to rap on it, because I feel like I do have white affiliates, associates who love my music and would like to identify with it, and I can't run away from that. So basically, I mean, it's just a whole lot of different things in society that have impacted on me, and I wanted it to be I wanted there to be a reflection on that. So even dance, I've got an Afro pop song that I also rap on.
Which I was like,
yeah,
okay,
this can be done.
Okay.
So I mean, the general theme is that I rap, But production-wise, I just went
Yeah,
crazy.
very colourful.
You know, and the deluxe version of the album is also coming out. It's called the iGenesis Refill. So people will notice that I didn't submit for any awards because I'm dropping the deluxe, and I feel like that's going to be jam-packed. And it features new tracks by myself and Maraza, Biza, Kobisikolo. So it's just a very different situation to Boys as well from Mabala. It's a very different train that I decided to take, but I'm enjoying it so much because I can be this hardcore lyricist on stage, and then I can just break down and start dancing to it. And I think that's just the person I am. I'm a very colorful person, and I feel like this thing of people constantly wanting us to be in one sort of like box to become a rapper is not what I want. I've always been a musician. I've enjoyed different types of music, so I feel like that should be evident in my work.
Actually saying that, because a lot of people, we've from your mixtapes, we've heard Gigi rap like crazy, and it could be owed to the fact that that was your entry point into the game, letting people know that I can spit bars. And then on the album, it's almost like a switch where you're saying you're putting so many different elements. Do you feel that people have been flagging you for no longer rapping like you were in your mixtapes?
You know what? I think it's part of evolving. I think I no longer question whether I can rap or not. I feel like I've proven that enough. From somebody who, like a Maraza, who would join me at Gandhi Square on a Friday rapping in my school uniform, to somebody like Kid X, where I was on a certain radio station on a Thursday rapping with all these boys. I feel like I've paid my stripes. I've paid my dues. I've earned my stripes. And because of that now, I will have mixtapes that I'll put out where I'm being very lyrical, but it's time to do me now. And I like the fact that a lot of people are understanding that. Like, I've proven that I can rap. You have some artists who like just try and overdo things, do bullets in your face, I've already done that. When I was 16, I was doing that, and now I'm like 22, and I just feel like I've been doing that. I need to do something that's gonna challenge me. Put me on a song with Shakana. Put me on a song with Black Coffee. Let me see what I can do, because I know I can rap, but can I make music? And that's where I am now.
That's really important. How's it going with the Gigi Goes Gold campaign? Everybody wants to know. How far? Give us a percentage.
I feel like we might not even have to do a third leg. So we were only going into the second leg now.
Okay.
So the first leg went amazingly well. I do want to be that artist who does things legitimately, because we all know that some artists, in some situations that we go into the gold. And I was not going to do it in a day. I want people to feel the climb. I want people to feel us selling those copies. And what we've decided to do is like put out a countdown. So when we've sold a certain amount, we're going to put out a countdown, and people can see how many copies we're selling until we hit the mark for gold. And I'm very excited about it. I think we'll only have to do the second leg, and we should be gold. Yeah, so before my birthday, and my birthday's in July. So
wait, so we're gonna go gold before July?
Yeah, definitely before July.
Okay, it's on record.
It's on record. So much pressure,
My Ugly Boy. What is that song really about? Like this is me.
Okay, that song is imaginative. It's not to anyone. So that's on record. It's not to anyone. And this is the first time I'm justifying it and making people understand. I was a girl who really liked bad boys, Chris Brown looking, tattoos, just bad for you. Getting you into trouble all the time, going against the parents like, oh, but I love him. And I went through a very traumatic breakup. And I decided to do some introspection on myself and what I was doing wrong, and as young as I was, as I am, I've always been very career driven, and I realized that was even, hindering my progress as an artist, as somebody wants to get into business, as somebody wants to do all these things. So what would it take to have a very proper relationship, healthy relationship once I get into it? And I think my Ugly Boy was basically switching from the whole attractive thing to looking for somebody who is good enough for you, but not necessarily good for society. So somebody who is not attractive according to society. And I mean, it's a very light-hearted song, but the deeper meaning is that sometimes the beauty has to kiss the beast to turn him into an amazing prince. And I want kids to believe that, I love my little cousins and all, but when they see Chris Brown's like, oh my word, and and then they see somebody like Kendrick and they don't understand what Kendrick's trying to teach, and that scares me. So how do you teach that lesson in a very light-hearted way without being too lyrical for kids in grade 5 to understand? And that's when my Ugly Boy came to mind. And it's a very nice song. It's a very nice jam.
Well, why is it delayed? Why is it delayed? We've been waiting.
It's delayed because of label issues, man. So Mabala Noise wants to put out everything at the same, not everything at the same time, but Bongs is dropping from the house/Kwaito side, and I am dropping from the hip hop side. So we're deciding to mirror and feed off that. And I think it's gonna work well. So I just wanted to drop it on a normal day, but I don't think that's what they have in mind. And you know, I trust their decision, and yeah, you might just see it on the homepage when you click on iTunes. So there were also logistic issues. In order to really maximize what we were trying to do with the song.
How's that been going for you, Mabala Noise? I mean, you know, you've always been a hard worker, so I don't think you ever needed anybody else to kind of help you out. But I mean, how's it going? Like you're saying, your song has been pushed back because of, you know, a bigger picture for the label. How are you finding balancing what you want to do and with
the label?
Some of the stuff from the label?
You know, for one, I'm a person who's very much against monopoly. I'm not going to place a race on monopoly because we've got a lot of players now in that. And the dream that I guess a Mabala Noise, an ambitious entertainment, a Galawa has, I guess until a certain time, because we all kind of give into the majors at some point, is that these local record labels are trying to go against the monopoly that are the majors. And that's what I've always stood for. So the signing to was me believing in a dream that was bigger than us, that was going to help artists in future. You know, my deal is slightly different. It's business to business. So my company provides a service which is to Mabala Noise, and they support that, what I do. And I must say, I know a lot of people have been very skeptical about the whole Mabala Noise thing in the media for the wrong reasons and whatnot. But I would like for people to give it a chance, because now we've gone into studio, we've started working on stuff, and I just feel that there is a lot of intimidation and there's a lot of being scared of what you're not used to. But the bigger picture is that we're trying to cut down that monopoly that's controlled artists for such a long time. The idea that an artist dies broke, the idea is that an artist is not educated enough to invest their money into stuff when they're still booming. And that's what they're trying to do for us and for artists later on. I mean, there's a new kid who's also been signed to Mabala. So even the huge catalog, that's not a catalog that means that people are not being focused on in the label. It's a catalog that is based on the idea that we can do tours together and not have to look for anyone else. So we support each other on our own tours, at our own events and whatnot, and we just feed off each other. And I think it's working well. And 2017 is going to be a big year for Mabala Noise. That I can guarantee. That's
dope, man. I mean, actually, we have an Instagram live shandies, but I'm so late thinking that I'm only thinking about it now. But I really wish you all the luck with everything. Are we getting any music videos from the album? I mean, you did Scoop.
Definitely. I mean, that's going to be the craziest video. Is going to be my Ugly Boy. You know, it's going to be colorful Gigi. I just feel like females are trying too hard to be like, yo, do guns, bars, and I shoot you dead. You know what I'm saying? Where we like color and beautiful nails, and we like weaves, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And I feel like as a South African hip-hop community, we've become so judgmental. We have our perceptions of what a female rapper should be like. And when you go out and you look sexy, then you're selling yourself. When you look butch and then like you can't other females can't relate to you. So what is it? Can I not just be a woman who likes looking pretty and sexy and taking pictures in my bikini, and then at the same time get down to business and be a boss? You know? And those are the same issues we face all the time, where when a guy stands up for his craft, he's like a boss. But when a girl does it, she's being a diva. Like, she's such a diva, you know? So I think for me, what I'm really trying to do now is cut out that, to compete with my male counterparts on a level where you can be compared to this person and that person. Because quite honestly, I'm done with the best female rapper thing. Like, it's irritating now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's irritating. I need to get to a point where I'm being compared to an Nasty C, to an Aries, and I have to put in that work, and that's what I'm going to do, and that's what Mabala Noise is going to help me do. So yeah.
How are the interactions or relationships with some of the other girls? Obviously, you guys are always being put against each other, but does that impact on how you guys get along?
I think we're business people. We see each other, we say hi, but I'll never lie to you and say we're friends. you know, and I think it should be a situation where we support each other. But like even during my tour, I reached out to some people, and you know, she was on some, yeah, I need to check my schedule, and I asked her and I asked her and I asked her. Then I realized, you know, I'm becoming a beggar here, and quite frankly, I can't be dealing with this. So, and I think if it was guys, they probably would have gone out and supported each other, but girls just don't support each other. So, I mean, I got some very hectic advice from Amu the other day. And just like, you're a boss.
Amu
He's just like, you're a boss. Why are you trying to be all kumbaya?
Yeah.
Go out and do your own thing. And I think I've woken up. I'm the youngest female rapper in the game. Let me do this. I'm just tired of playing kumbaya all the time. And oh, we're so united. We're not. We're not. And it's a reality.
That's deep. That's Gigi Lamayne. I'm done. I'm done. Bars, even when you're not rapping.
Oh, wow.
I appreciate that, man. It's really important. I mean, as much as unity is a big deal,
yeah,
reality is also a bigger deal. You know, we need to be honest, and for us to get to a place where we want to be, we need to be able to admit to some of the things that are happening. Yeah. So, call 0800, the SOS line for unity right now. Gigi Lamayne, hashtag Gigi Goes Gold. My Ugly Boy is coming out soon. We'll have it on the site, you know. Call us for the music video. We will. We can also we'll commission. You know, we're doing these things. Second Life, we're out here.
Yes.
Get your dancers. We can even dance for you.
Thank you. That's what I need.
We're here.
I need girls in my video.
We're here for you.
Girls are scared to put each other in videos. So I want nice girls in my video to outshine me.
Good.
Broadcast live